Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throw, but the catch is made. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
It's not fair.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is
it's not fair.
In the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball.
Like everything is plus yards.
And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
AFC title game,
everything
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. To throw again is Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
They're still giving you yards.
The first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. the 2 now. 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Jags...
And my backup engine. Damn.
23. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Man, this game looks unreal. Unfucking real.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catches made by
I'm going to call us some test, I guess.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
The pass. Nice.
Bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this.
I don't understand this game.
And that is incomplete.
I guess you got something that makes them not be able to catch picks.
Metcalf once again the target, and now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
You guessed, huh?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh my gosh. Help me,
And
man.
he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
I don't think this game gonna help me when I keep trying to throw the ball and beat. So I should probably stop. I think you must have defend deep pass or something like that on. It's like a force field around my player. I promise you. That you just don't get no other time. That's crazy. I feel that's a too. That sucks. That sucks bad.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Oh well.
They've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Robinson.
Yeah.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Well, you.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
He's such a comfortable on 5 wide. And then that thing showed two running backs. I hate that damn playbook use.
Deflating looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down.
Oh, that's so gay.
Another conversion.
I'm at
and
4-3.
They're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
So
that's
not
why I
quite
just
a
stay in
1st
nickel
and
base
goal.
right
It's
there.
1st and 10 from the 10.
To avoid stuff like that.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Robinson, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you
got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, you out there.
There to make the grab. And the Jaguars are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Oh, they called that on me.
This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
How about that?
There's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB. He knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have
Boy,
been
I'm about to get up out of Duval County, boy. I'll kill somebody.
Here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Completion good for 14 yards.
Better, you know,
and it'll make it a 2nd down. Wilson. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh,
man, T. Higgins?
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Bro,
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think
that's not balls you're supposed to drop, bro.
That borders on arrogance,
you got clutch.
and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this
is killing me.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility
of the deep
ball, and they were more than ready for it.
These are all catches.
Fourth quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, the 31.
I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor. I know you ain't getting no reps this game. I know.
Here's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jerry Judy. Weak Jerry Judy.
They're going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it.
Oh, he broke on the ball.
I'm not going to say that happened.
He never did that before. Only just let you go catch it and run with it.
Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
That's something different.
The offense has had its moments, too. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Finding Knox there, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Dropped the ball.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
That man got about twice. He's still
just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
He's obviously built different. Oh, dude.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree.
I'm glad he was able to make the throw.
In this case, down
Shocked
a couple of
actually.
scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flush to his right.
That dude did not come block you. Michael Pittman, you gotta be the dumbest. Bruh. Boy, you is critical, I'm telling you. So serious.
He winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here.
Surprised me too. Surprised me too.
My Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Oh! I don't get a better chance. Hold. Please hold. Yes, holding. But man, I don't get a better chance than that. Let me bounce it. Something. Golly. How am I supposed to kick it better than that, Andy?
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as
but they get it. Not me, but I heard about people that get it.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
The Jaguars on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Lawrence will throw, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jalen Ramsey said OBJ would have been Super Bowl MVP if not for injury. Jalen Ramsey said OBJ would have been MVP if not for the injury.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they
No, go outside. You clown. Come on, man, I need you to house that. Jalen, he not used to doing stuff like that. No kick returns.
Not too long gone either.
He probably wondering how he even got put out there.
Absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Andy make a mistake.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Jeudy.
Oh, Toronto
able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. You got the big lead.
That's not what I needed.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff,
that
right?
was not what I needed for my life. Another injury.
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Crucial.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
crucial.
way.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson.
Oh, that's another crucial drop.
The defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another crucial drop.
But this defense has been physical all game long.
But what was it? A drop, right?
Make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson.
No!
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock.
Stop cheating the game.
And lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays.
Boy, the offensive pass interference was something else, huh?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
No! He just keep dropping the ball. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. These clowns, oh my God, they don't want to win. They don't want to win at all. Like, it's not even a question, do you want to win? It's no. It's no for them. He the only one on my team that won't. He the only one I know for sure on my team that want to win. That's the only one I know for sure. Well, things ain't getting no tight. It's over with. It's over with. Y'all cheated me too far. Y'all cheated me way too far. This game cheating me.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Is going to be recovered by the Jaguars.
Why is he out there?
Should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And the crowd on its feet and are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about